So we already know there's been this big fight on, all across the country to why we need to raise the wages and raise minimum wage and make sure that fast food workers can take care of their family and actually have a living wage. But on the other side of that argument, or the other side of the aisle, we've heard a lot about why we need to sort of stop government social welfare and we need to stop people mooching off the government. So my question to these individuals are, if we raise the minimum wage, then we can stop people mooching off the government. And this recent study proves my point. It's done by UC-Berkeley's Labor Center, and it indicates that fast food wage earners cost taxpayers about $7 billion per year on average. No, total, excuse me. $7 billion per year. It's pretty crazy, right? So here's some statistics for you that I want you to sort of take with you and think about for just a second. Statistic number one, more than half, 52%, of the families on the front line fast food workers are enrolled in one or more public program, compared to 25% of the workforce as a whole. So in the sector of fast food employees, 52% of them are in some sort of government program, whether that be WIC, whether that be food stamps or the SNAP program, whether that be Section 8 housing, whether that be free and reduced lunch. Hold on, stay with me and I'll bless you. And the cost of public assistance to families working on fast food is nearly $1 billion a year. Now let's break this down by company. McDonald's, who is the kingpin for not wanting to raise the minimum wage, suck up $1.2 billion in federal benefits their employees. That's what their employees suck up. Yums, which is Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, KFC, about $700 million in federal monies that is given to, for some sort of federal assistance to their employees. Now, we've had this conversation before. We talked about on the show before about Walmart and how Walmart employees are sucking up all these federal benefits. And the question that I always ask myself, and I think we should be asking our members of Congress, is pretty simple. If you don't believe in raising the minimum wage, but you want to cut programs like SNAP and WIC and on and on and on and on and on, we have some serious problems here. Because these Americans aren't the quote-unquote lazy, Cadillac welfare queens driving a Cadillac that we're talking about. These are individuals that are working 30, 40 hours a week during hard labor, greasy labor. It's greasy labor. And all they want is raising the minimum wage to allow them to take care of their families. Taking care of their families could save this government up to $7 billion. You want to eat out? You want to cut down the deficit? Raise the minimum wage. Pretty simple. But